we'll move on. Next, let's hear from Rachel Cole.
The first question was what motivated me to run for office. Well, as I shared before, I'm from Port Huron. I love this city. After I went away to college, I made a conscious decision to come back here. When my husband and I got married, we made a conscious decision to buy a house in downtown Port Huron. We wanted to live here. We wanted to be part of it. And after purchasing that home, we bought our home, I think it's been about 5 years ago, I really just started to have a desire for a better quality of life. I was noticing things in my neighborhood, things like crime, safety. I was really concerned about those kinds of things and just wanted to be more involved. And so I started doing what I could to be more involved. Started attending city council meetings, started talking to people in the city about what was happening, and began a neighborhood watch group in our area to kind of help with the safety and team with the police department and make sure that that was helping that quality of life in our area. So I was really motivated just kind of by that, becoming invested in the city, and I really have a desire to be part of the decision-making process that I see happening here so that I can ensure the quality of life that I'm looking for, that I imagine you're looking for. So that was really what motivated me to run for city council. I think some of the key issues that I see that concern me, as I mentioned before, crime, blight, the kinds of issues that are affecting the quality of life and what it means to live and to work and to be able to walk around downtown in Port Huron. As far as fiscal stability and health and bringing that back to Port Huron, I think that comes from really focusing in on the essentials. And I think that's something that the current council has been trying to do. I think that's something that we need to continue to do. Focus on the things that are really essential, like police, like fire, making sure that our community is safe, that it's clean, and that it's a place where we can work and live. Mistakes made by the council in the past 2 years. I think the biggest generalization that you could make, I guess, is just a habit of being afraid of change and being real inconsistent about things, like not sticking with a city manager for very long. It seems like it's real difficult to accomplish any long-term goals when things are constantly changing. Oh, I don't like this, let's try something new, let's try something new. And I think we need a better kind of long-term something in place. Sticking with the city manager for a little bit of time. I think that the new way the council will be shifting, I think, is going to help so that it's not a total shift every election. I think that that's a move in the right direction. But I would say just some of those inconsistencies. As far as making city leaders more accountable to citizens, I know one thing that I've discovered in trying to be more involved in the city is sometimes it's hard to find the information you're looking for. Well, I want to know more about the transit center. Well, where do I go? I don't find it on the city website. I'm searching the internet. You don't know quite what to believe. So I just think more regular reporting so that those facts are out there. They're easily accessible. They may be there, but sometimes they're hard to find. And then I do think it comes back to encouraging attendance and involvement at things like city council meetings. That was how I got started in all of this. Well, how are you going to find out what's going on in the city? Be there. Be at the meetings. Be there when they're giving information. I'd like to see this room full of people right now who want to be involved. And so I think as Mr. Castillo was saying, you have an opportunity now to go out and talk to more people about what you're hearing tonight so that word is spreading and people are more educated and can be more involved in meetings. Personally, if I were elected to council, I'd like to make myself available, via phone and email. I know our current council members are. I want to be approachable. I want to be somebody that you can bring your concerns to, bring your ideas to, sit down and talk with you. I think one of the things that's near and dear to my heart is neighborhood watch groups, and I'd love to be able to kind of attend those neighborhood watch groups and find out what's going on in neighborhoods. I know each neighborhood kind of has their own issues, their own challenges that they're facing, and I think that's an area that I'd really like to be in touch with the community is through neighborhood watch groups. As far as the income tax and property taxes, as a resident of the city, of course, I'd like to see those things go away. I'll be completely honest with you, as Sherry Archibald has mentioned, when you're new in this, you have a lot of learning to do. And I do have a lot of learning to do about how those taxes work and what kind of changes we could make to shift that so that we can maybe reduce those taxes, eliminate that city income tax. But I do think that's going to be a long-term process. And I think I myself have some learning to do in exactly how we can accomplish that. But I would like to see those things, I would like to see those things reduced. If it were a perfect world and we didn't have the fiscal and economic crisis, my goals for the city is really just to see it restored to a good old-fashioned community where you walk around, you know your neighbors, they know you by name, you stop and chat on the corner, you go downtown for dinner in the evenings, there's concerts on the water. All of those kind of ideal community things is what I'd really like to see happening. Just a happy, healthy community where people want to be. There's not enough homes for the people that want to be in here. Everybody's begging to get on my street instead of moving out of it. That's the Port Huron that I'd like to see.
Thank you very much, Rachel. Are there any